Today I'm going to do something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm hoping to do more of in 2011, and that's get into a little bit of wine and food pairing. Now, the idea that I originally had was to have my wife, who is a phenomenal cook, actually have her prepare some meals, explain a little bit about the meals, and try and pair some wines with what she put together. My wife's cooking is a little challenging because she likes a lot of spicy food, not a lot of meat, a lot of very, very healthy options, which aren't probably your traditional fare with a lot of wine pairings. In fact, wine pairings, it seems to be the unhealthier the option, the better the pairing. So, but as you can see, I'm kind of going stag here. I got some wines lined up. It's Bachelor night because my wife and my beautiful daughter are still visiting folks in Florida for a family for the holidays. So I'm bacheloring it up here, and what I did was I went out to Trader Joe's because I used to live very close to one, and I really dig TJ, and I got some of their lentil soup with ancient grains. I hope that means that the grains have an ancient history and that the grains that are inside aren't actually physically ancient. And I have no idea what I wanted to pair with this sucker. And so I went to a couple resources, and one of them was this fabulous book that you can see right here, which was sent to me by some friends of mine. I think I can call them friends now, who I met in Portugal recently, Andrew Dornbury and Karen Page. They wrote this great book called What to Drink with What You Eat. And as fabulous as this book is, and I'll link to it in the post so you can check it out, it's a fantastic book, and as fabulous as it is, it's completely and utterly failed me in terms of pairing with lentil soup today. There wasn't anything in there. So Karen and Andrew, if you're watching, great idea for the next edition, lentil soup. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat the sucker up, and we're going to just try something off the cuff. I grabbed 2 Riojas, which of course is Tempranillo, in this case 100% Tempranillo from Spain. And I got 2 different Riojas, a Crianza and a Gran Reserva. The main difference with those being the length of time that they're aged. Typically aged in wood, typically a bit of woody character in these wines. In fact, I've been a little critical of Rioja in my day of tasting too much like the wood that it's aged in and not enough like that nice tart cherry and dark cherry fruit that you want to get out of Tempranillo. So anyway, we're going to heat this sucker up. We're going to try these wines with it and see if I scored a home run or struck out and pulled it done. Okay, I'm back. That takes about 3 minutes. All good. And you probably can't tell. I don't know how well it's going to come across. But this is a thick soup. This thing is like lava. Carrots, a couple other things going on. It's pretty good. So I don't know how much it costs. I forget. Probably like $5, but it works. Some Bachelor night, baby. Now, I got 2 wines to try. Both are sourced from the Rioja Alta in Spain. They're both produced by Montecillo. The first is the Crianza, 2007, and this wine is about $12, and I took the liberty of tasting them beforehand. I hope you don't mind. So if it looks like I'm passing swift judgment, it's not actually the case. I didn't spend a little bit of time with these wines. This wine is definitely, as you would expect, the lighter of the 2, and it does have some nice tart cherry fruit. It's woody though, and the vanilla and wood tannic character really comes out towards the end of the mid palate, really like through the finish. Got a little tiny bit of funk too going on. In fact, I'm gonna say this might be an okay match, but I'd much rather have red beans and sausage with that guy than I would. You know, it's not totally bad. I wouldn't go screaming recommending it, but it's definitely not a total failure. All right, so the next one we're going to try, just for giggles, is, again, from Montecillo. This is the Gran Reserva 2001. That's aged much longer in oak. And it's a bigger wine. It retails for about $25. It's got darker cherry fruit, still pretty tart. It's got some gray tannic structure, this wine. I actually considered this, you know, the Crianza is a decent wine. If I had to give a quick rating, which I don't love to do, but it's probably around a B- area. So it's a decent deal for $12. The Grand Reserve, much better, probably B+, just shy of my A territory in my mind. I'm not getting goosebumps, but it smells great. And the wood isn't overbearing, so it's, you know, fairly well balanced. It does get a little smoky at the end, and I think it's going to absolutely blow away the soup. Well, the soup's got kind of a gravy character. And that does work okay. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna go out there and recommend that you guys grab Rioja and lentil soup from Trader Joe's, okay? Hopefully when my wife gets back, we'll get into some more classic pairings and maybe not so classic pairings. But for now, you're just gonna have to settle for a picture of her, okay? Cheers, everybody.